confidential manner. Thank you.
Thank you.
And with respect to a petition, as you all know, the public has a constitutional right to petition the government for any kind of redress that they so choose. And if you want to make the petition public, you can. You don't have to. It's your petition, not the government's petition. So in this case, not the city's petition. So if you wish to make it public, you have that right. If you wish to keep it private, that's fine too. And so does that answer your last part of the statement? Okay.
Mike McGill?
Mike McGill, 129 Terrace Drive. Good evening, Mayor, Council, and staff. Usually I come before you to update you on a community event or project, but unfortunately that is not the case tonight. I am one of the signed names on the petition asking for Carl's immediate resignation. In my opinion, the mayor of a community, particularly one of our size, has several important roles to serve as the elected official. As outlined in the City of Independence Code of Ordinance, the mayor is to act as the chief executive officer of the city and presiding officer of the council and supervise all city officers and departments of the city. In light of Carl's arrest and pending trial, I feel that he has greatly compromised the image of this proud community. I also feel that revenge against an employee is not the act of a responsible CEO of any corporation, and most certainly not a city. Statements threatening retaliation of an employee not only has the potential to damage employee relations and morale, it also has the threat of possible litigation against the city. That being said, and considering that the mayor, I'm assuming, is going to choose not to resign, I would ask that the council ask the mayor to abide by the City of Independence Police Department's policy in regards to alcohol consumption by employees through the remainder of his term as mayor. From what I understand, to prevent altercations or possible interactions with on-duty personnel, the city's law enforcement officers must abide by a procedure that does not allow them to consume alcohol in a bar or tavern within the city limits of Independence. If the mayor abides by this policy, incidents such as the one that has plagued the city over the past 4 weeks can be prevented from happening again. I believe that Police Chief Miller can answer any of your questions regarding that policy, as I don't have it. And I will end my comments from the following quote from the late Stephen Covey, a great American educator, businessman, and author. He stated in his book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, he stated, when you make a mistake, admit it, correct it, and learn from it immediately. By apologizing to your constituents and adhering to the alcohol policy, Carl will be taking strides to restore the image of the officer of the mayor of Independence. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mike. Okay, next item on the agenda. Accept and approve the consent agenda that approves the following. 1, the minutes of the November 26, 2012 regular meeting. 2, the financial statements for the month of November. 3, Lucky 10 Lanes Class C liquor license renewal, including Sunday sales, January 1st, 2013 through December 31st, 2013.
So moved.
A motion by Davis,
Second.
second by Hill. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of the bills.
I make a motion, we approve the bills.
Second.
I have a motion by Schweitzer, second by Holland. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Let's go on to new business. Item 1, motion to set the date of hearing as January 14, 2013 at 6:30 p.m. at City Hall Council Chambers in the City of Independence for consideration of adopting an ordinance for the vacation disposal property generally known as 3rd Avenue Northeast right-of-way and legally known as adjacent to Block 52. Lot 1 adjacent to Block 53, Lot 5 Union Addition within Buchanan County, Iowa.
And before we do a motion to set that hearing, we've got a bid on that street to consider from Mr. Jerry Jensen. We have a bid for $5, and we have spoken, and he's also mentioned about covering some of the city's costs for publication and whatnot associated with selling of the property. So I don't know, Jerry, if you had anything you wanted to address.